What is going on, guys? Welcome to another video. Today we're in Tokyo, Japan, and you guys are so used to us buying Beys, getting collectibles, but what about the other way around? Today we're gonna try to sell and trade in some of our Hasbro Beys. I've been trying to experiment with this idea for a while now because you guys know Japan has such a great second-hand market. Like, the thrifting is unreal here. But what if I'm the person trading in those goods? So join me and find out what happens to my Beys. What up? Just arrived to Tokyo, to Japan, and usually we buy stuff here and bring it back home. But this time, this is the first time we actually brought stuff to Japan. So let's do an unbagging. I got my suitcase here. Guess what we brought to Tokyo? And let me know if you guys feel like this is a good choice. So I brought two things. I have a red Bronzer Spiral. So this is actually the Hasbro exclusive color for North America. And you can only get this colorway in North America. So maybe somebody in Japan would want to buy this. Maybe it's more sought after. And then I also have a Shark Edge. And this is the anime original color. So you don't have to buy a random booster set. You can just get this one straight from Hasbro. That's another advantage of getting the Hasbro Beyblade X version. So yeah, I got two of these here. What a great souvenir from North America, right? So let's see if they're worth anything. So I started off the day heading over to Akihabara by train. Man, this place is just so amazing. Like, everybody's gotta go to this place at least once in their lifetime. If you like anime, if you like video games, if you like tech, like old stuff, vintage goods, this place got like everything. Headed over to have my sushi fix, and then surprisingly, actually, a lot of the stores in Akihabara doesn't open until afternoon. As a fellow geek, I get it. You know, we don't like to wake up too early. We like to sleep late, you know, game and stuff. So maybe that's why their hours are so late. So I did my usual stroll around the area. I feel like recently there's just been so much hype on TCG. There's been so many new card stores opening in Tokyo, and it's actually really sick. There's so many collectibles and hobby stores everywhere you go, and most of them have these like buyback or trade-in signs at front, so to pretty much tell people to bring in their old goods to sell back to them. So these stores like Hobby Off, Book Off, Surugaya just have a lot of collectibles that people have collected over the years that traded back into the store. So I had my two Beys, I went into Surugaya, and there's actually a sign that said that they don't take any trade-ins from foreigners. They only take it from people who actually live in Japan. It was at this moment that I actually felt like such a dummy holding two Beys in my backpack, like an idiot. It was a sad moment realizing that nobody wanted my Beys just because I'm a foreigner, and these Beys are just probably gonna fly back to Canada with me. It could be a language thing, or maybe they just don't want to take any risks taking items from people who aren't actually residents. Up until I went into a different store, showed them my two Beys, and they actually showed interest. So they sent me over to get them assessed. And of course, this is Mandarake. I knew they would come in clutch. So they actually handed me a form to fill out, to describe the type of item, to fill out the paperwork and stuff like that. Honestly, at this point, even if they took it for just $1, I would give it to them. Like, it was just more of an experiment. Americano Beyblade.
Oh, soこれ。すごい。ちょっと待って。
Really want to experience how that buyback system is like in Japan. Even if they didn't take them, it's fine. Like, at least they let me fill out the assessment form. If you guys have ever been to like a GameStop to trade in your video games or other stuff, you guys would know like they don't offer a lot for trade-ins. Like, this is just how it works. That's how businesses make money, is because they buy low, sell back to other people high. So honestly, if you want the best price possible, don't do any trade-ins. Like, sell it online or something, right? That's the same concept as well in Japan. Like, if you want the best price possible, maybe put it up on Yahoo auction, put it up on Mercari or like Marketplace or something like that. Alright, this is just me trauma dumping at this point, because I've definitely gotten offered and I have accepted like a 2-cent video game trade-in from EB Games back when I was like 10. Now back to my Mandarake trade-in experience. They gave me a number so you can stroll around the store, shop while you wait for the people to assess your item. So I went to the 7th floor where there are Beys and other hobby goods. Every time I come back to Tokyo, like I just have to see what type of Beyblade goods they have in Mandarake, because every time I come it's different. And this time in the Akihabara store, they had a lot more burst stuff. The holy grail item this time around at this location is definitely this Twin Battle Bay double shooter set from HMS. It's okay, I know what you're thinking. You probably don't care about the plastic generation, but it was definitely cool to see. That box was a bit damaged, so I think they sold it for like 80 Canadian dollars. They also had some newer items like Beyblade X with Cobalt Dragoon. They had UX12 Random Booster. And if you guys look closely, they actually have an arrow pointed to the booster that you're gonna get. So these have been opened but unused, and if you want exactly that one, then I guess you could just grab it for 800 yen. Alright, so it didn't take long until the items got assessed and it got sent to this counter. And so the moment of truth, they are gonna take it. So they showed me the amount on the computer screen there. And oh my god, look at that thumbs up. Like I was like desperate. It's like take my Beys, please take it. Just take it and run. Anyways, they confirmed my passport again just to make sure that there are no issues. And then it was time to say goodbye to my Beys. Can you guys guess how much they took each Bey? Not entirely sure how their assessment works, but they did have the barcode along with the description, so they knew that it was a Hasbro Beyblade. Yo, so oh crap. Money flying everywhere. I wasn't trying to be obnoxious inside the store, but yo, I actually managed to trade in my 2 Beys. So if you guys see hard-earned cash right here. Yo, okay, at first I was expecting to actually just get a couple of bucks. Like, you know how it is at EB Games or like GameStop and stuff like that. They don't give you much for trade-ins. But I managed to get 4,000 yen. Look at that, look at that. So that's actually 40 bucks Canadian, but it's like 30 USD. But I don't know, what do you guys think? That's actually pretty good, to be honest, because sometimes those Hasbro Beys go on sale, especially that Dronzer. Okay, honestly, I did buy that Dronzer brand new from Toys R Us in Canada for like, I think it was like $22, $23 or something like that. So this is my proof that I didn't make this up. The invoice is from Mandarake. My name's right there, Steven. And then 2 of them, 4,000 yen in total. Cold hard cash, boys. I'm surprised that they actually gave me this much money, but look at that, look at that. We good. So let us know what you guys think of this video. Maybe if you guys ever have Beys that you don't want anymore, bring them to Mandarake, fly over to Japan, bring in some American Beys, and then fly back home with some Japanese Beys. How about that? Alright, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, and as always, geeks out.